Amanda here. Thanks so much for joining me. Sorry if I've been a bit quiet on the tutorial front this week. I've just had a lot of work to do. But there's going to be quite a few videos coming up. Now, one thing I want to invite everybody to join is the Create with Scrimping Mummy. Can't even say my own name. Create with Scrimping Mummy Junk Journal July. So one of my design team members and group members over on Facebook, Teresa, mentioned Junk Journal July, and other members were like, oh, what's that? And lots of people do it. It's not my invention. I ain't invented it. And you'll see lots of other creators and people and just in general creating during July, focusing on the hashtag Junk Journal July. Anyway, Teresa went about creating a list of prompts for us. So there's one for every day if you want to follow along. This is currently available in my Facebook group to download. I am going to make it available on my Ko-fi. Okay, so it should be there by, what day are we on? It should be there by Monday, okay? Today's Saturday, because what I want to do is, Teresa's letting me use this image, so you can all download it. It's her image, I didn't create it. All her prompts, they're not mine. She's just done it off her own back because she just loves crafting. And the idea is we want to inspire loads of people to have a go. So I'll put this on my Ko-fi on Monday. And what I'm going to do is, when I find time, I'll be up till midnight. I'm going to create a set of labels, okay, so that if you decide to do a little bit of junk journaling through July, just do 1 page a day, doesn't have to be, award winning, it's just for fun. So what I'll do is I'll create a label for each of these. And then when you've done that page, following that prompt, you can stick the label on, which reminds you of the prompt. And what I'll do is I will keep this print and I'll put it in a pocket in the front cover of my journal that I'm going to do for Junk Journal July. So I'm going to be doing a few videos. I won't be doing a video every single day for Junk Journal July. I've made my cover here. We'll talk about that in a minute. But what I want to do is invite anybody who does YouTube videos to come and join our kind of like thing. They've got quite a few people involved already. So it's not going to be any structured formal thing with lists and just join, okay? And if you use this set of prompts from the group or from the Ko-fi and you're following these prompts, it would be kind if you would just give our group a mention, because obviously Teresa created these prompts for you. But you don't have to, there's no law. It'd just be kind. It just helps us, share our group, and we're all about sharing. So what I've done is, now I use a lot of digitals because obviously I create digitals, but I'm not going to promise that I'm going to stick to pure junk, because to me junk journaling is a style and I don't always use just junk, but I'll be using things that I've already got in my hoard. I will not be buying anything new. I won't be printing anything extra out. I'm going to use what I've got. Okay, so that's my nod to junk journaling. I'm going to use things that have been sat around for a while, or, prints that have misprinted, or book pages, or things that have been sent in Happy Mail, like ephemera images or whatever. I'm going to be stamping, I'm going to be stenciling, I'm going to be doing whatever I can. I'll probably use some die cuts that I've got, anything. It doesn't have to be junk, okay? Doesn't have to be. So I've made my cover. So I didn't do a tutorial on the cover. I am going to do a tutorial on a general hard cover, which I make mine out of chipboard. I don't know what day that will be in, but there is a reel on my Facebook group, and I've also got a speeded up TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, come and find me. So I've created the cover out of chipboard, and these are offcuts. The Tyvek that I've used in the middle to strengthen the spine is from an envelope. And this white card I use very cheap and cheerful. the larger size, I think they're A3 white card on my desk sometimes, when I'm filming or when I'm working, and then when it's really dirty and it's really full of whatever, it goes in the bin. So I found one that wasn't too bad, and I've used it for my cover, okay? And then I went in my napkin hoard, because I've got quite a lot of napkins, and I have decoupaged the whole of the outside with napkins, okay? It's not perfect, you can see that join there, but I don't care, I quite like it. And then I've just done some stenciling here, and then it's got a bit of a shimmer to it because I wanted to add some mica powder to my stencil, and when I tipped it out, it came out in big lumps and it went everywhere. So, you know, it didn't quite go to plan. So what I did was I got a dry brush, and because the matte medium from doing the napkins was still a little bit tacky, I dry brushed it, and the mica powder stuck to that. It helped it dry, and it's given me a lovely shimmer. Look at that, isn't it fab? Then when it's all completely dry, I've sealed it with an acrylic wax. Now I use an acrylic wax. This is from my local art shop, so it's what painters use to seal the paintings. But you can use Mod Podge, you can use whatever. I just personally don't like Mod Podge because I find it leaves it sticky. This doesn't. Okay, if you're going to use Mod Podge, do that at the very last thing you do to seal your book cover. Because if you Mod Podge something, you won't successfully, somebody will probably say in the comments, yeah, you can. I've never successfully been able to stamp on top of Mod Podge, stencil on top of Mod Podge. You know, it's a seal layer that once it's down, you're not always guaranteed to get stuff on top of it. So do all of that, then seal with Mod Podge or something like this, yeah? Or you can just reseal with matte medium. I use the Liquitex acrylic medium, and it's a matte gel medium, and I use that to decoupage my napkins. So if you're decoupaging a napkin, you cover your surface first with a little bit of this, then put your napkin over, then get some more of this on your brush, and then go over the top very gently. You can use watered down PVA glue, absolutely you can. There's loads of videos on how to use napkins. It's just what I like to use. Okay, it's just my personal preference. You don't have to use that. Okay, so all I've got to do now is put some signatures in. When I've got my signatures together, I will be doing some videos on following the prompts. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Follow along with me. As I say, I won't be doing a video every day during July, but if you follow this and then come back and see my first video, I will link everybody who I know is joining in. I'll link all their channels so you can go and subscribe to them. And look out for the hashtag Junk Journal in July. It won't only be me doing it, or us rather. It's not just me, it's our group. And lots of people will be doing it. So if you've thought about trying journaling, journal making, or junk journaling, okay, look out for it. It's an awesome way to get introduced to the craft and get introduced to lots of different people, because obviously the more people you look at, you know, the more inspiration you're going to get, is what I'm trying to say in a very long-winded way. So have a fantastic weekend. Look for this on my Ko-fi on Monday. The link to my Ko-fi is in the description below. It will be completely free. Obviously, I'm not going to charge for this. It's just journal prompts, and I didn't even create it. Teresa did. And the labels will be free as well, so that you can follow along and then stick the label in. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing in July. I've come a little bit early in mid-June to give you fair warning, so you can get yourself prepared. You can get this on Monday. You can make yourself a cover and start getting some pages together. Then when July starts, you're good to go. All right, so you've got plenty of forewarning. Have a great weekend. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.